Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Ariane, or iheartfeitanportor, and it is day 2 of countdown for school. I should be your celebrity crush. Let's say hi to Human Guy. Yeah. Anyway, but yeah. Some things before we get started, I just want to say, when people do these videos, I really hate how it'll like start off decent, and then it just turns into I hate freshmen. Like people that do these low-key like make their videos so backhanded, so rude, just so like disrespectful. I'm like, do you even want to be making the video right now? Do you even want to give tips to freshmen? Like, what was your motive behind this video? Because like, I was watching this one girl's video because I was like, oh, I'm gonna make a video like this. And not to say I copy her, because hers was a TikTok and mine is a whole YouTube video, so let's be real. Also, I didn't finish watching it because she was just making me mad, like too heated, because she was like, also don't get mad when people ask you for snacks, and if you know you're gonna get mad at that, just don't bring snacks at all. How was that even advice? Don't bring snacks because other people are gonna ask. Like, that's like like, it doesn't make sense to say don't bring snacks because people are gonna ask. Like, say for advice, say no. Like, that's advice. I'm gonna talk about sharing snacks and sharing food in this video, but my advice isn't gonna, like, that was just such dumb advice, and she low-key was just making me mad. I couldn't keep watching because what are you saying? You telling me I gotta be hungry all day because Becky in second block is gonna ask me for some Cheetos? No ma'am, no ma'am, no ham, no turkey. Not gonna be me. But anyways, guys, let's get into the video. So the first tip for freshmen, and I think this can go for all grade levels, I would say study before school starts. Even I'm gonna do this, but like at least when you know your classes, even if like it's just when you get your schedule and you can only study 1 week before school, that's better than nothing at all, like coming in unprepared completely. Like, if you know you're gonna take geometry, watch a couple videos about geometry. If you know you're about to take French 1, watch some videos about French 1, AP Art History, get on Heimler's history, and start to learn a couple things. If you like, oh, I don't want to be a know-it-all, just don't. But it's like, it can only help you to like try to be a little bit ahead of the game, because trust me, last year I wish I knew so much stuff, especially like in math and stuff. I wish I studied before school, because I would not have been stressing every single week trying to learn stuff. And you know, you do a quiz by like the 3rd day, you better lock in. Like, you better lock in. This is like honestly a warning. The sophomores are so moody and miserable for no reason too. Like literally my whole freshman year I was dealing with moody sophomores who, like, they don't care about their school anymore. They really don't care about school. They really don't like do anything but like like, I can't even juniors and seniors, like sophomores also have this mentality that they're like better than everybody else because they're just a sophomore. Like, you were just a freshman like 3 months ago. Pipe down, because you and me were just in the same grade level 3 months ago. Why are you getting on me? Like, freshmen think that, like, sophomores literally think they're seniors, and it really bothers me. Trust and believe. Like, one time I'm laughing it up, having a good time with my friend. Watch this one girl gonna turn around and look at me and say, can y'all shut up? We're at a game. Everybody's cheering. This is a big game too. Like, there are thousands. There's honestly almost 1,000 people up in there. And you're talking about me shut up? You were just cheering not 2 minutes ago. Like sophomores literally just anger me. So just know that you're walking into like sophomore zone. They're insane. Next, another thing about sophomores. Y'all, this is the last thing that's like gonna probably relate to sophomores a little bit. But don't let, like, even sophomores, like junior or senior, it don't matter if they're your cousin, brother, sister, you just know them because y'all went to the same middle school. Don't let like a sophomore or anybody else like dictate your relationships, especially with your teachers, because they be like, oh, don't talk to that girl, she's so rude. That girl can be the nicest girl you ever meet, and they'll be like, oh, I love this girl so much, and she's literally like plotting against you every day you go to school. Like of course, if everyone's saying one teacher is mean, don't get up at there and don't go there and think she's gonna be nice to you. Like, no, but also don't like Like, I had a friend and I was like, whatever she would tell me, I'm like, okay. And then I would get in there and like have the expectation of, okay, you're rude to me, and we haven't even met. So like, take it with a grain of salt, but like, you're gonna go to meet the teachers and be like, okay, we can be locked in, or okay, we can't. Because if they're like rubbing you the wrong way the first day you meet them, that's a good indicator. If your homegirl just said it and you know your homegirl don't even do her homework, don't listen, because you know what the outcome is gonna be. Another thing is don't hang around people that are like older than you, like you're exclusively hanging out with the juniors. You're exclusively hanging out with seniors. Like, first of all, as a like person, like I never did this, but like I knew people that did. Those people had such a bad reputation and people would talk about them so much, to the point that like now your only option for friends are people older than you. Now you're stuck out the loop and now you're crying in the bathroom when they all graduate. Yeah, make friends as much as you can, but see the problem when it's only older people, you know? Like, it gets weird really fast. Next, I would say talk to a lot of people, make friends. I would even say join after school activities that like pique your interest, join sports team, all that, just so you can like make new friends. Like, even ask to sit at other people's lunch table. Girl, I don't know. Make a friend. Like, when you on the first day of school, look to the left of you and say, yeah, that's my homegirl right there. I know we haven't talked yet and you don't even know my name, but my icebreaker is about to blow you out the water. Like make some friends in the classes with you, because if you make friends in like your first, second classes, then maybe y'all have the same lunch. Then y'all can sit at lunch together if you don't have anybody to sit with, you know? Plot. But like, you know, make the friends, because it should never have taken me 3 weeks to make some friends. Like, it was pathetic spaghetti when I think back on it. Oh, don't live that pathetic spaghetti life. Okay, next thing I would say is really focus on school. You're a freshman. This is your first year. Your first year is like your most important year. Like, your first year and your last year are like your most important years. When I say lock in, you need to have like from a 3.8 GPA to a 4.0. Like, if you want to be set up for success in your next years, you can lay it back. Like, you can get probably straight B's and A's in your next year, instead of like try to get straight A's this year. Like me, I tried to get straight A's. I did get straight A's. I think I had 1B, but I tried to get straight A's just so like this year I could probably you know, get some B's in there. I'm not going to try for that. Like, I can probably get some B's and my GP, like my overall GPA, won't be affected. If you want scholarships, you want college, you need to hone in on school, focus. Because I used to get F's in 8th grade. When I was in 8th grade, I used to skip school every day, like almost every day. It was honestly like once a week I wouldn't be at school, at minimum. 2 days, sometimes 3 even. Like, I hated going to school. I had anxiety, so I just really just stayed home. Like, I didn't want to be at school, so I just didn't go. I'm like, I'll clean my room. I'll do this. Please let me stay home. You know, like I would do everything not to stay home. And then I wouldn't do my work either. So lock in. It's really easy, honestly. Like, don't think it's gonna be oh so hard, because it most likely will not be that hard. It's just biology. Come on. Like, it's really easy, especially because classes are way more laid back. Just lock in and do the work. This is the most important year. This is when your grades start to finally matter, start to finally count. Lock in. If you want scholarships, you want everything, lock in and do your work. Focus on that work. Don't focus on the boy next to you. I know he fine, but listen. He's not gonna get you that scholarship. He's not. The most he can do is play basketball. Come on, let's hug. Anyway, walk fast. When I see you in that hallway and you're walking at a turtle's pace, just know my fist is at your neck. And when you turn your head just this way, I'm clocking you. It doesn't make sense to walk slow. Like this isn't even for freshmen, because low-key freshmen be booking it down the hallway. I book it down the hallway because, girl, I need to go where I need to go. You decided to have me at room 1119 and then room 2202. So how does that even make sense? I gotta book it all the way to the hall. People make jokes about freshmen all the time, like running down the hall, but it's real. That's what you need to be doing. It's always the big kids. Like, let me tell you now, maneuver around them. Find an extra route. On the first day, when you first walk into your school, not even like on the first day of school, but on the meet the teachers, on the open house, or whatever, you better run around that whole school, try to find some routes, find ulterior ways to get to where you need to go, because no, it's not safe. It's not safe for the slow walkers, okay, and the fast walkers. I'm about to twist my ankle because I'm walking fast on your heels and you're walking slow. No, beware. Like, now one thing, now I know I was talking about in the intro about sharing food. Here is like, this is low-key like the unspoken rule. First of all, and this goes with school supplies too, I'm gonna tell you, only share with people that are going to share with you. Now I know you might be new, it might be new students, it's new students from, we don't even know we're in the school district. You need to say, okay, like, judge their character a little bit before you say, like, on the first day, if you're asking for a pencil, no, say no. If it's a pencil, if it's a pen, if it's a highlighter, say no. Like, share a piece of paper, but don't share nothing else. Especially don't share answers, because once you start sharing answers, people are asking you for answers all the time, especially when you're like really dedicated to your work. People ask you for answers all the time. People are asking for your study guides all the time. People are asking for homework from 8 weeks ago all the time. They're trying to be partners with you. No, Bookie, you need to say no so that they'll like, once you like routinely say no, they'll never ask again. Like, if you're gonna share answers and stuff, your circle only. It's me and my girls only. It's not me and everybody else. Because no, when I was in my freshman year, why are people taking pictures of my paper and sending it in a group chat? Y'all should never be thirsty for the answers that bad when I found them off Google. I probably shouldn't say that, but like, just know half the biology worksheets are on Google. Half of the math answers are on Google. Like, these are worksheets. Teachers don't even make their own work anymore nowadays, so trust, you can find it on Quizlet, you can find it on Google, StuDoc, like, you can find it on Google. I'm telling you right now. I kind of don't want to give that away because if my teachers find this video, no, this ain't me. But listen, you can find it on Google, okay? Don't think it's something crazy. Don't share answers because people will start going crazy and it's going to be a constant thing and it's going to be annoying. And don't be the person that's constantly asking for answers unless it's you and your homegirl and y'all are always giving each other answers back and forth and you know she's going to help you out. Don't be that person because nobody will like you. People will say no. Like, you think this is something that people will just say yeah? People will say no and you'll look stupid. Trust and believe. Like I said, unspoken rule, only share with people that share with you. If I know you're bringing a big bag of hot Funyuns every Tuesday, I'm going to give you my Hot Pocket. What you mean? You can have my Pop-Tart. Because I know I'm getting my payback. If it's somebody that never has snacks, it's like, do you get fed at home? Like, we have lunch. If you don't, talk to somebody. I'm not the counselor. I can't help you every day. So if it's people that never have any snacks of any sort, or people that just like when they have snacks they don't share with you, girl, don't share with them. Like, say no, because like I said, once you say no the first couple of times, nobody's gonna keep asking. Find the joy in saying no. Even if you can't like stand up for yourself, if any time to stand up for yourself is in high school, these are 4 years they're gonna be here. You better lock in. You better stand up for yourself, because all 4 years they're gonna play on your time. Like, if you share with somebody, every time they share they don't want to share, okay, watch, next time I have a big bag of hot fries, don't look at me. Don't even think about me, bruh. Like, don't look at me at all because you like to play. Trust, you're not getting a hot fry of mine. You're not getting a hot fry of mine. What are you, a parasite? This is not Parasite the anime, even though I loved it. Shinichi. But no, like, I'm not going to keep giving you something you're not giving it to me. Don't make that mistake. Don't make that mistake, because 8 weeks into the school year, you're tired. You got 3 pencils and a fruit snack left. Like, don't keep sharing. Please don't. Bring as many snacks as you can. Like, I would bring so many snacks. If you do like to share, bring snacks specifically for the people that you plan on sharing with so that they're not digging into your food. Girl, I know you like fruit snacks. Have a fruit snack. You not having my cookies? Like, no, do not make the mistake of having a reputation for people that share. Gets sickening very quickly, and no Drag Race. Sickening, no Drag Race. Never. My biggest mistake, do not put sports over school. It's fun for the moment, but just know it's only one season. Especially if your spring season, not spring, But if you're fall season and you're first, you're starting the school year off horrible. What do you mean? Like, do not, if anything, make time for sports, especially as a freshman. They're not going to put you in every play. For some reason, coaches, you could be such a skilled player, coaches still have a vendetta against you. Being the most as me, I was one of the freshmen that was like put in the most. No, not even one of. I was the freshman that was put in the most every day. Almost every varsity game I'm getting put in. But still, being the like most put in freshman is literally saying you're the most of the least, you know? Like, just saying I'm the best of what's considered the worst at this point. And we're not even that bad. Come on, we're locked in. But especially as a freshman, like, they're not going to put you in as much. There's no reason to prioritize this sport all the time, and y'all aren't even giving me any payback. No. So, if anything, do not, sister, don't do it. Do your work before you go to practice, okay? Well, not before you go to practice, but like, if you're at home, it's Saturday, do that homework before you go outside and start shooting some goals, before you start dribbling up and down your driveway. Is the work done? Because that's what matters. That's what counts. Okay? Okay. Ugh. Do not be afraid to talk to your counselor. If anything, first week of school, lock in with your counselor. Because you can, like, don't be afraid to change those classes. Don't be afraid to do anything. That's why you need to be locked in with your counselor. Because especially once somebody start playing on your top, all right, I'm talking to my counselor. Okay? I had talked to my counselor a good couple of times. Always said hey to her when I see her. So trust, when I was in some drama, I went straight to her. Also, if you're ever in some drama, if it's ever finna be a fight, if it's ever finna be anything but you worried about your work and you worried about you actually care about life, go to the counselor ASAP. Yeah, I'm a snitch. Yeah, I'm a sellout. But who suspended? Not me. I was in some big drama, and I will talk about that in another video. And I went to the counselor, and guess what? And I really had there was nothing to lose for me. I wasn't gonna really get in a fight. I wasn't gonna get suspended. I really didn't incriminate myself by any means. So trust, you have only the benefit half the time. Like, when you're about to argue with somebody, think about this. Could I get suspended for this? Could I be incriminated by this? Like, think about it. When you're about to argue with somebody, stop and think. Stop and think. Hey, if they tell on me first, tell on me. But if they go to the counselor first, could I get suspended? That's what I always think. I always say, okay, girl, just you talking to yourself right now. Because trust, I'm going to the counselor and I'm reporting you for harassment. Friends with your counselor. I know your best friend in the same first block as you, but really lock in with your counselor, because most of the time, I know there are also always some bad counselors out there. I will say don't chat about your mental health, because you know she's not gonna help you for real. You know that counselor not gonna help you for real. Let's lock in. But especially when it comes to stuff like drama, classes, even talking about your teacher, because why is my teacher playing with me? Girl, I'll make you lose your job right now. Go talk to your counselor. Back to what I said about focusing on school. Do not constantly skip class, especially if it's with a friend. First of all, you will get a bad reputation so fast. Your teacher won't let you go to the bathroom at all. Your teacher will not let you leave the class at all. Okay? You will lose your reputation with other students, with your teacher, because there were these two girls that were constantly vaping it up in the bathroom. Trust, my teachers my teachers would not let them out the classroom. My teachers didn't even like them. Like, you've left the classroom to go hit your strawberry kiwi vape. Boom, my teacher's talking about you. Trust him. Like, you thought he was your homeboy? No, he talking about you because you want to keep hitting that vape. Nobody will like you if you keep doing this. Also, don't vape in the bathroom. Don't just do grown stuff. You're 14, 15. Yeah, around 14, 15, maybe 16. There's no reason to live like you're 21. That time will come and we'll get lit. But just not right now. I'm trying to do my work right now, you know? Being that person, especially when you see those people around you, nobody really likes them. They like to hit that vape every once in a while, but nobody really likes them. So why would you do that? And then you're risking your reputation. Then you can get kicked out of school. Then you're never going to get a scholarship. Let's be real, you know? Do not constantly skip class, even if it's to go to the bathroom. If you're gonna take a lap around the school, just be honest with your teacher and say, "Hey, I need a brain break." Now, if they strict, just say I'm going to the bathroom. Just say I'm going to my locker room. Deuces. But like, don't make it a constant thing, because then you'll just lose that privilege completely. This is honestly for anyone, but just a good tip is to be hygienic. A lot of people, when they include this tip as like freshman guide, freshman tips, they're like, don't be nasty. It costs $1.25 to not be nasty, to wear deodorant. And it's like, okay, you could have just said, like, have good hygiene. You didn't have to like push it and basically call me dirty and say I got dookie stains in my underwear. It's never that serious, because you never know what anybody could be going through. The girl next to you that smells like the crust behind my ear. Okay, not to say behind my ear, but you know what I mean. But like, if somebody around you is thinking, how about you help them out? If it only costs $1.25 to not be dirty, how about you go and buy the deodorant for her? You know. But like, if there's any time to focus on your hygiene, this is the time. You know. A nice deodorant, maybe a perfume every once in a while, scented lotion, maybe. You know. I don't know. One thing also, be yourself, because I will say, I don't know about most schools, but I don't know, at least in my experience, my middle school was kind of small. So, and middle school is smaller, like significantly smaller than high school. Compared to a big school with like older kids, you are less likely to get bullied, especially with these like grown kids. Like, these are grown-ups, low-key. Why are we in the same building? But you're kind of less likely to get bullied. I don't know about your peers. I don't know about every school. I know bullying still exists in high school, but it is a little less than in middle school. Especially like if you're goth, if you're like any aesthetic really that you're really into. Yes, there are gonna be some haters, but you also are gonna find people that like the same things as you. You know what I mean? So you can surround yourself with people that actually rock with you. If there are like toxic people from middle school that you have not yet broken away from, once you surround yourself by more people and like people that you're happy with, that accept you for you, and that have maybe even have the same similarities as you, it's so easy to just stop talking to them, you know? So don't be afraid to be yourself. Like me, I just love Drag Race. I just love it. Like I was a little insecure a little bit about being goth, because I was kind of like, okay, they probably won't like me, but I don't care. But there were some other goth people there, and also it's just like, low-key doesn't matter. Even one of my teachers, like, when I kind of stopped dressing it, I didn't really stop dressing goth. I just I just wear a uniform, so I can't really do much. And sometimes I get tired of just putting 18 accessories on every day. He was like, oh, you should start dressing goth again, like it was really fun. And I was just like, get out my face. I was kind of just like annoyed at him, because I was just annoyed at him at the time. But like, trust, even your teachers, like, you know, if I want to carry around the Huninkai photo card, I will, with pride. Be passionate about your hobbies, be passionate about your interests, because if you let somebody take away that from you, then what? Then you're just bored at home. Then what? Be you. On Meet the Teachers Day, make sure you're asking a lot of questions even on the first week of school, before you really start learning. Ask as many questions as you really need to. Also, when you get that syllabus, when you get that school schedule, actually lock in and like put the days down and stuff, so you know, okay, I know when the quiz is. Like, every Monday, ask your teacher. I know people are like, don't ask if we have homework, don't ask if we have quizzes. But like, girl, you go to school, you're gonna have homework. You go to school, you're gonna have a test eventually. You're gonna have a quiz eventually. Don't act like that. Like, don't act like I'm really burdening you by asking my teacher if I have homework. I need to know. No, don't ask your teacher that, because if they don't give you the homework, then you don't have it. Like, if they meant for you to have homework, they're gonna tell you. When it comes to tests and quizzes, like, ask them, are we gonna have a test this week? Are we gonna have a quiz this week? So you know. Check that syllabus, check the schedule, so you know. And in the middle of the year, you're not just randomly scrambling every day, you know? And I don't know if pop quizzes exist, but I've never taken one. I've never taken a quiz in school where like they didn't tell me beforehand. They will tell you beforehand, but it's better to like know a week in advance, or like 4 days in advance, rather than just one night, you know? So you can like study more. Don't study the day before. You better study 3 days before. You better study 8 days and 8 nights before. Don't just study one day before. Trust me. There's this quote that says like, you'll always regret. Oh, you'll always you'll always regret not studying, but you'll never regret studying. That's a nice tip. Like I like thinking about that. If you are thinking about doing social media, if you're thinking about doing, like, you want to make TikTok your regular me's, or you just want to, you know, I don't know, go viral on TikTok or something, you want to grow your Instagram, you want to grow your TikTok, you want to grow your YouTube, do not follow everybody from school, okay? That is a bad idea. Because is Beyonce following her classmate? Beyonce is following 0 people, okay? Olivia Rodrigo is not following her classmate from high school. She might follow her homegirls. Like honestly, one thing I hate, one thing I regret is the fact that I just followed everybody and I just let everybody follow me. I don't want to follow y'all low key. like don't follow everybody from school, because if you, especially, but like if you don't care and you just like you don't plan on doing anything like that, go ahead. But especially because when you post like your YouTube video on your story, A, it could be embarrassing, a little embarrassing, and B, they will not go and watch it. Let me tell you right now, the person in your same 3rd block class that followed you first is not gonna go watch your YouTube video, okay? They aren't, unless you specifically ask them. But when you put it on your YouTube, on your story, they're not gonna go and watch it. So at this point, why are we even following each other? Like, you're not helping me boost my career or anything. These people will not help you. Now, if you know they will, go ahead. If you don't mind their image, especially because there are a lot of people that I follow on Instagram currently, I don't associate with their image. I don't associate with what they do on their Instagram, what they post. But I just follow them because we go to the same school. So don't make that mistake. Especially TikTok. There are so many girls who like post get ready with me videos and they're like, oh, I just made this account where I blocked everyone. You wouldn't have to do that if you didn't follow everyone to begin with. So don't follow everybody, because it's only if you like plan on doing YouTube, you plan on doing TikTok, you plan on doing everything, because then you'll like just hate the fact that everybody from school is gonna see what you post, you know? Do not constantly talk in class. Like, talking, people in general, because bro, shut up. Like, there were these boys that used to talk in my class every day. It was so annoying. Even my teacher was just getting on them. Can we do the work? I can't even work because you're on me. Don't be that person, because trust, you will get in trouble. I used to get in trouble all the time because my friend had me talking up a storm with her, and it's like, I don't even like talking when my teacher is talking, but you wanted to tell me the best joke of your lifetime, and now I gotta laugh, and now my teacher looking at me sideways. Your teacher won't like you if you talk as much in class. Your classmates won't like you. You'll constantly be like, no, it's so bad. It's so bad. Don't do it. Don't make that mistake. From no point of view is it a good position. From the teacher's point of view, not good. Other classmate, not good. The perpetrator, the talker, not good. It's not good for anyone. Don't do it. No. Okay. Do not. Don't do it. When you go home from school, I know it's been an 8-hour day. I know it's been a long day. Do not. First thing you do should not be go to sleep. Eat a snack, energize yourself, maybe even take a shower if you don't plan on going out. But do not go to sleep, because you could end up risking a nice 3 hours. I know those naps be so good, but do you really want to wake up not knowing what day it is? Do you want to wake up at 7 p.m. thinking, oh my god, it's 7 p.m. and you start rushing to get ready for school just to find out, and it's still nighttime? Then you slept the night away. You don't, like, at that point, you don't even feel like doing homework. You're tired. You might as well just get in the shower and go back to bed. Because I missed out doing so much work. I was so behind on so much work doing that, and then I ended up getting like mad at myself. I was so mad I would cry. Like, I would almost punch myself, because it's like, why are you sleeping away? This was supposed to be a 30-minute nap. You've made it 2 hours. Don't do it, guys, please. Especially because I'm pretty sure high schoolers like typically get out at like 3 o'clock. It's already mid-afternoon. Just do the work and the sleep will be so much better when it's long awaited. When it's some long awaited sleep, golly, is it some good sleep. One thing I would say, like, if you know you need a nap, try to go to sleep on the bus. Make a friend. Say, hey, can you wake me up when my stop is? Like, you know my stop. Wake me up when we are approaching that street. Most of them will probably say, okay. Then boom, take a mind-blowing nap. One time I took this mind-blowing nap on the bus, I was in and out of consciousness. I was looking like this every time. I was shooting up like this because I fell asleep in my last class. Looking out the window trying to make sure, all right, we ain't at my stop yet. It was some good sleep. Like, if anything, go to sleep on the bus. Don't go to sleep in your bed because you know you not. Hey, I know you, you know you. You're not getting back up. Don't go to sleep. If anything, call a friend. Call a friend and say, hey, bestie. Like, go to the library at that. Go to the library and say, hey, we need to study right now. Stay after school in the library. Hey, we need to study because I know I'm not going to do it at home. You know? Put yourself in places that you know you're going to be productive at. Then go home. Then take that nap. If anything, Monday, Tuesday, do some work. Wednesday, watch anime. Watch K-drama. Watch TV. Watch YouTube. Make TikTok. Scroll on TikTok. Take a nap. Then Thursday, Friday, lock back in. On the weekend, lock in one day, snooze the other day. Make a schedule like that, but just know when you're gonna laze about and when you're gonna be productive. Know it, actually. Anyway, in school and class, I know some people in school have like yonder bags and stuff. Do not constantly be on your phone. It's so annoying. Like, even being around people that are constantly on their phone, annoying. And don't surround yourself with people that have habits that you don't want to have. If you're constantly around people that are on their phone, you're going to be on your phone. If you're constantly around people that cheat on their schoolwork, you're going to cheat on your schoolwork. Don't, like, assimilate yourself with people that actually do good and you'll want to be doing as good as them, you know? Because one of the worst feelings is just having somebody look down on you or something like that and judge you and stuff like that. Nah, let me lock in and do my schoolwork. My best friend talking about, oh my God, I hate when people don't do their work. Me too. No, when I was on TikTok last night. Me too. And I start locking in and I start doing my schoolwork because that's where it's at. It isn't helpful to you in any regard to be on your phone during school. Trust me. Even I know. I was on my phone quite a bit. And, you know, I started saying, let me put the phone down. And if you're going to be on your phone during school, at least do like, okay, let me do my work and then I get on my phone. Like, know yourself to like, okay, I'll do my work and then I get on my phone. That's what I always did. I would always do, like, especially in French class, I would do my work and then I would get on my phone. You know, biology, get on my phone a little bit, okay, do my work, my whole thing, and then get back on my phone. Like, be real with yourself, you know? Don't have those distractions. Do you want to get that scholarship? When you're about to, like, slack away, think, do I want to get that scholarship or no? Okay, speaking of scholarships, look at them now. Now, it's never too late, it's never too early. Well, it's always too late, and it's never too early. Look for the scholarship now. Look at your find your options now. It's called like Square. I'll put it on the screen. But basically, it's like you find the college that you want to go. I'm sorry, it's not helpful for scholarships. Square for like to find, like, it'll help you find your colleges, find like, okay, what school best matches my preferences, and then look at scholarships, you know, that you can do. Look at programs that you can go through that will help fund your college. The other thing that a lot of freshmen hate, well, I don't really know, but it's kind of dumb. Do not be one of those freshmen that say, you're such a freshman, to your own peers. And I know it sounds stupid saying it out loud because you're like, okay, why would anybody do that? But you don't know the amount of times people will be like, such a freshman thing to say. Oh my God, that's such a you're such a freshman, really? Yeah, I know. Like, it got to the point that me and my friends had an inside joke where we were like, bro, we're such freshmen. Like, that's why I literally say that I'm not even going to be a sophomore. I'm going to be a big freshman. Because if there's any year that you can get away with literally anything, freshman year. You can literally do anything and any teacher will be like, oh, that's these freshmen. Yup. About to backflip down the hallway because I'm a freshman. Like, there's so much stuff you can do just because you're a freshman. If there's any year to wild out and, like, be crazy, freshman year, bruh. Freshman year, because you can get away with anything. But you're young, you're a freshman. That's that freshman mentality. Do anything you want, say anything you want, but don't push it. Oh, also, fair warning, I don't know if other schools do this, but a lot of schools make you pay for school games unless you are in sports or a sports manager. You better manage every sport you can, because managers, you don't have to do much. But if you're gonna manage a sport, be into it a little bit. Don't just be there, because it's annoying to have a manager that just does nothing, barely even brings me water, doesn't even record my games right. So if you want to get into games, either have a clear-cut source of money. Like, if you're gonna ask your mom for $10 every day, because food costs too. They do mostly have like concession and stuff like that. Food costs too. So you need to know, okay, I need money to get in the game, to get food, either have a clean source of money, whether that be a job, a parent, anything, or manage a sport or play a sport. Be a bad player and be benched all the time. That's cool. You really, as soon as you get that uniform, just stop going to practice. Like, you can literally skip so many practices and still go. Like, still say you're in the sport. You got the uniform. Always eat breakfast, because the school breakfast is dookie. Even, like, I would say bring your own lunch, but if you can't, like, people might not be able to. So school food will be nasty. It will not be gourmet. It just won't. They'll have some good days, and they'll have some really, really bad days. Trust and believe. But the school food could taste like dookie. Know that's a possibility. Bring your lunch. If you even can't even bring your lunch, at least eat breakfast at home. I know you got some pancake mix in that cabinet. Come on, you guys, like, eat some type of breakfast. Eat at least a bag of Takis. Even if it's a bag of Takis, even if it's your leftover Taco Bell from last night, eat something so that you aren't just on an empty stomach. So that you aren't just like, because if you have to depend on that school breakfast, it's not gonna fill you up. You will be hungry until lunch, which will be dookie. Don't do it. Just eat breakfast at home. At least eat breakfast at home. I made this mistake, and it's literally so embarrassing because it's in one of my vlogs, but I said, oh, I needed a lot of glue sticks in middle school, so I think I'll need them in high school. Not the case. I didn't use a single glue stick. Like, I use a glue stick like once every 2 months of school. Like, just know that you will not need as much stuff as middle school. Some people put this like so annoying. They're like, you don't need this, you don't need this. I went to school with my computer, 2 pencils, and 1 piece of paper. Like, okay, you clearly don't care about your education then. Like, come to school with a fair amount of stuff. Even, like, I even splurged and went out and bought like a specific like highlighter pouch. I bought a whole new set of highlighters. I bought like my favorite type of pens. Be passionate in your stationery to be passionate about school. If you want to have fun in school, be passionate about the pencils, pens, highlighters you're using, those little sticky tabs. Yeah, those too. Be passionate about stuff like that, because that will help you succeed. Don't buy too many things. Some classes you might not even need a notebook for. I never needed a notebook for the biology. I had to take notes like 3 times the whole year. I really never needed a notebook. So some classes you won't need stuff like that for, but it's good to have like a general binder for papers for stuff like that. Don't let people tell you don't need a binder. You most likely do. I had to get a binder for one class specifically. Have a generic binder just in case, okay? We can get into a whole video of how to romanticize school, but we're not gonna do that today. What we are gonna talk about is I could give you tips if you like, if you want to know about how to romanticize school, comment down below right now. Don't let it cross your mind. Pause the video right now and comment it. Don't play. I'm just gonna say, if you want to succeed, romanticize school. Find that joy in high school. Find it, or you will not succeed. It's gonna be so hard to do your work when there's not even nothing to look forward to. Find small joys. People are like, make a playlist. Make a playlist for every class. Read a book during lunch. Like, be a main character. If you don't know what romanticize school means, just be a main character. Pretend you're in a movie. Pretend you're okay. Like, bring a tea bag, make some tea so you can be mysterious and drink tea throughout the day. This one is also about romanticizing school, but it also has to do with like just school in general. Get a tablet. It could be an on tablet 8-inch from Walmart. Now, I know this is easier said than done. It's like saying go buy a car, but I'm not saying get an iPad, not even a Samsung, but a Walmart on 8-inch will do you good. Low-key, like, get an Android though. Like, if you already have an Android, well, you're probably cute. But what I'm saying is, like, for some reason all the good study apps low-key be on Android devices, and I'll be like, what is this vendetta that you have against Apple? I had a Walmart on 8-inch. When I tell you my life was so like romanticized for a good minute, I was checking my horoscope in the morning. I was making a schedule. I was on study apps. I was on learnfrench.com because I was trying to lock into my français. Life was so like I was so main character with my tablet. Yes, people did get on me. Hey Rianne, why you got the tablet? Okay, just because I want to watch Netflix while I'm at lunch, you don't have to get on me. Yes, people might get on you for the tablet, but it don't matter. Your grades matter. Your life matters. And if it brings you peace of mind, have the tablet. All the good games are in your tablet too, because your tablet be having more storage than your phone, low key. So it's like I can download 50 games and this bad boy still running smooth, you know? But yeah, not saying it is a necessity, but like low key try it. If you can buy that tablet, get it and just experience life. But anyways, guys, if you enjoyed this video, like, comment, subscribe, let me know everything. And no, actually, what if I want to buy an iPad? How can I buy an iPad if nobody's liking my video? Do you hate me? Anyways, I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope this video was really helpful for you. Yeah, and I hope you stay tuned in for the countdown for school. It is going to be a fun series. Why did I just do that? Bye-bye. Uninkai. See ya. Love ya.
Cut the cameras. Dead ass.